Good day, everybody. I hope you're having a good one. We just passed through an eclipse, or was it the eclipse passed through us or over us? We don't know what effects it really has. Anyways, hi, welcome. I'm Sue Johnson, and I'm glad you're here. And welcome to my new subscribers. I have seen your notes, and I enjoy reading your comments. And welcome. I hope you're satisfied and happy with what I have to offer. In today's video, I am going to share what I feel are two revolutionary, maybe they've been around for a long time, I don't know, but they're new to me because I still call myself a beginner knitter. I'm learning a lot of new things. So casting on and casting off. Sometimes it's uh, regarding the rest of your garment, it's a little bit tight. So if you've cast on an edge for a mitten, sometimes that edge can be tight, or casting off, let's say a mitten or a sock, it can be tight, tighter than the rest of the knitting. So here are two best stretchy cast on and cast off methods that I've learned, and I'm telling you, I am not going to do anything else from here on in. So hope you enjoy it. I don't have the best of equipment, but I do have some things to record video with, like my iPhone and iPad. So I'm trying to just do this in the best way so that so I can give you the right angle. So you twist it around your fingers, your thumb and your finger. You bring your needle up underneath, over the next strand, and up through your thumb. And I'm also trying to do this very slow while I'm viewing through a camera, which is like, just changes the perspective for me anyway. So occasionally I might even get offline here. And this method leaves your wool a bit twisty, so you have to sort of keep moving it out, straightening it out. Up, over, under the other thread, and up by the thumb. And then you pull your knot in. Under, over the next one, underneath the second thread that's holding on by your two fingers, and pull it through. I'm giving this to you a number of times because it took me a number of times to figure it out and to get the hang of it. And now I can whip on a number of stitches quite easily and quickly. And it is like the best stretchy method for casting on that I've ever used. Now to start, I use an old-fashioned method where I cast on 2 stitches. I go over, under, turn the thumb, turn your hand. All right. That's one way of doing it. I always cast on the first 2 stitches that way. I don't know, it's my habit, doesn't have to be yours. There's lots of different ways to cast on. This is just mine. Under, up by the thumb. It would have been good if I twisted my hand so you could see that action there, but then I pull up the, oops, I missed something there. I forgot the thread on the other side. That's a mistake. Give it up. No, that's not it. See, even though you do things several times, you can still do them wrong. My girlfriend says that's why we have videos. And for some things, yeah, I have to go back to a video and say, how did she do that again? So under, up by the thumb, turn your hand. Turn your hand. There you go. Look at that. Then you grab up that one, and then you come back by the thumb and you go down in front of the thumb again. Oh, my goodness. Some things are not easy. All right, what? I'm going to try that again? Okay, sure. Around the fingers, I secure it with my middle and index finger. I go from the outside strand up through my thumb. And it's better if you twist your hand, Susan. Okay, so then you can see that you grab the other thread and go down by your thumb again and just pull it, and then you've got 2 secure stitches. Isn't that great? Okay. So after I've got those first 2 stitches on, I do a completely different system where I wrap it around the thumb and the index finger, under and over and under and back up to the thumb, and pull it straight. This is the Stretchy cast on. I think some of them call it elastic cast on. But you have to get that second thread there, come up through the thumb, pull it, and it's a knotted affair, but it works really well. All right. Okay, here we go. Never mind the wrinkled wool. It will wrinkle, but it all comes out in the wash. So around the index and thumb finger, holding on to it. So you bring your needle underneath the first strand, then over the other one, and then back under that first strand again and up through the thumb. Practice makes perfect. Boy, I heard that one a lot when I was a kid. And I never wanted to practice. I just wanted to get it. Come on. And some things, when you're learning them when they're new, they can seem confusing, difficult. It's not working. The lady has no idea what she's talking about. This doesn't work for me. I don't get it. And sometimes you can feel a little bit self-recrimination, like you're down on yourself because you feel like, I can't get this. But you will. And now the bind off. So I gave a little, created a little sample here. You knit the first stitch. I'm using these bamboo needles. I do not like them, but knit the second stitch, and then you bring your left hand needle in through the other two stitches. Now I'm just showing here how the old way is I used to just lift that one over and then knit the next stitch and lift back like leapfrog, but that doesn't make it very stretchy. This does. You go through the two strands, and having a little difficulty with my needles and the camera work here. Knit the next strand, go underneath those two strands, knit, pull it through. Okay, this is what happens. Mistakes happen. So that's the thing about knitting. You have to realize that, yeah, there's going to be errors, but most of them can be fixed. So go back under those two strands, yarn over, pull that stitch through. There you go. Next one, knit. Get your left hand needle through those two strands. Bring your needle or yarn up over, pull it through. There you go. She's got it. Okay, now we're smoking. Which means I guess you're going a little bit quicker. Did you ever see the show Smokey and the Bandit? I'm aging. I mean, I'm dating myself. Okay, so you just knit. Get your left hand needle through those two strands. Knit like you normally would. Pull your thread up through. And there you are. And sometimes you might want to make it a little bit more loose compared to what I'm doing here, just to give it a little bit more ease. Now I can go just a little bit quicker. Because once you get the hang of something, then it is easier to speed up the process. But I always found if I go too fast on something, that's when I make the mistakes. Pull it up through, knit over, through the back loops, or the front loops, up through, there you go. Now watch. See how it stretches? That's pretty cool. I like that. And like I said, I will never use another method. So I'm just going to finish it off here through the two loops, knit the next one on the needle, through the loops, knit. Now we're at the last stitch, knit it through the two loops. Oops, here we go again. No problem, just start over. Knit, pull that through, and that's it. That's the end of your work. Now, I'm just going to show you again how stretchy it is. Here's the cast on edge. That's nice and stretchy. And here's the bind off edge. See how stretchy it is? Isn't that great? Like if you've ever done any knitting, you know that the beginning and end rows like that can be very tight compared to the rest of the knitting, which is nice and loose. There you go. I'm going to take a minute here and just show you how I actually take some of my videos. So I have a clip-on camera holder that you could clip onto a desk and arrange it around. And it doesn't always work for me, but what I've done is I've actually positioned it in such a way that I can wear it around my neck, and I clip the phone on here, and then I can press on the front here and control my camera work and see what I'm doing. And in truth, it works better if I go like this. There we are. That's better. And then I just simply turn on the camera, and I can control it here. I'm going to turn this on, and I go to video, and I press the button, and that's it. So I'm seeing from this, when I'm doing stuff, I can see what's going on, which is a bit tricky because it's an optical illusion. Hey, yeah. Let's turn the camera around. Isn't that weird? Weirdy. Anyways, this is what I use. iPhone, and I use my iPad, and I use this little strange contraption. Works for me, and I never changed the bending. It took me a while to get that in the right order, and as you notice, sometimes I put it on upside down, which is not going to work. But I quickly figured out this is the best way. Don't do it this way. It's not going to work the same way. If I do everything backwards. Yeah, you want the camera to be facing the opposite direction. There you go. So that your handwork gets in the picture. But even still, some things that you're illustrating, the angle is a bit odd. Like when I was trying to get the right angle right on my hand so that you can see the stitches in and around and just exactly what is going on. That's it for today. Bye.